everybody. We are, hold on, wait. We're gonna say it together. 3, 2, 1. We are back in the blue room. All right, let's get it cracking. So, this is a story time on when I got blamed for something I didn't do. Okay? Woo, this story time just boils my blood. Okay? You know, it just boils my blood. Okay? So, this story took place back when I was in elementary school. I wasn't the best student in elementary. I'm just gonna, this disclaimer. I wasn't the best student, but I wasn't one of those students who didn't get their work done. And I did have good grades, but I did get my work done. But I kind of was a little, you know, wild, I guess, whatever. I don't know, like wild. I was just hyper. You know, I talked a lot in class. I had a good amount of friends, so I was always distracted. But I did always manage to get my work done, so those teachers really didn't have nothing to say about me. Check, please. Anyway. So, one day, I was just chilling, you know. It was towards the end of the school year. You know, and towards the end of the school year, y'all know it gets litty. Y'all know, in elementary school, y'all know that towards the end of the school year, you got you got more field trips, you got student versus staff games, you got, you know, basketball, you got end of the year parties, you get to bring cookies and ice cream. Basically, the rules, they are broken. They are all the rules you can bend to a certain extent. Be careful now, but all the rules you can practically bend. So, me and my friends, you know, we were just chilling, you know, chilling like villains on cillins. Bars. But we were just chilling like villains on cillins. And we were in the gym. So we were in the gym when we were playing basketball. You know, I was kind of, you know, I was shooting them threes. I'm lying. I was bricking all of them. But, you know, I was still trying. It's you know, no pain, no gain. It's effort. You just A forever. But I was bricking them threes. But basically, we were playing basketball, you know, and we were all having a really good time, you know, just chilling. So the bell rings, ding, ding, ding. That's time for me and my friends, because we all had the same classroom. In grade school, you know, you got the same classes. You don't really switch like you do in high school and all this and that. Basically, you just go to the same class every single day. So we were going to our class, and it was upstairs. So this is towards the end of the day. Everybody's kind of getting a little loose now. Everybody's starting to say, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's towards the end of the days where it's like, girl, give me what grade you want. But I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that. I stayed on top of my stuff. But, you know, towards the end of the day, people are just wild. People running up and down the steps. At my school, people were running up and down the steps. You know, people just aren't caring because it's towards the end of the day. And plus, it's the end of the school year. Come on now. Gang in this thing. No, I'm just playing. But look. So, me and my friends go up the steps. My friends happen to just dart up the steps. So I'm like, cool, I ain't running. I am not finna go to the principal's office and run up and down steps because that's how my school was. Oh no. So I'm like, y'all can go ahead and be baby kids. I'm not. I'm good. I'm gonna be a good student. I'm gonna walk up the steps. And plus I'm tired already because I just came from gym. I'm not finna sweat more. So I'm going up the steps pretty slowly, and they just dart. They're already up in their classroom. So as I'm going up the steps, I see somebody, because there's a rail in the middle, of course, to separate left from right, right from left, if you're going up the steps and down the steps. So I got my hand on the rail, and I'm going up the steps. And I see, you know, this little girl, and she's laying there like she got, you know, like she just tripped up the steps or something. You know, and her face is just, you know, bloodshot red, so I'm looking. And then the way she's laying on the steps is just so peculiar. It's so weird. It's strange. She's just laying there, and like, head on the sharp piece of the step and everything. I was looking, I'm like, dang, like, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it pushing because it's not me. And if it ain't me, word to Zoe, I'm a Kiki. Word to Zoe, I'm a Kiki. But look, so I'm just looking at her while I'm walking the steps, and I look away and I chuckle because it's funny. Like, if you see somebody laying on the step right there, like they just got beat up, like even though she tripped up the steps, I guess, or maybe I don't know. I wasn't there. Allegedly, because, you know, they might try to sue me or something. But allegedly, you know, she tripped up the steps. I don't know. So I chuckle, you know, and there's people around her trying to help her up. There's about 3 people around her. And they're looking at her like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, okay, girl. Or whatever. Get up, brush it off. So I'm looking, and I chuckle, and I'm turning. And then they see me chuckle. They're like, what's funny? I'm like, girl, boys, girls, goodbye. So I keep it pushing up the steps because I'm not getting touched. Ain't nobody gonna touch me, and I didn't get touched that day either. That means fight for you new folks. I don't know if y'all know about all that, new slang, but anybody touching me. So I just keep it going, and I'm looking in their faces, and I'm just walking up the steps. Yes, these steps are pretty long, so that's why it's taking a while. So I chuckle. They say, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" So I'm like, "Whatever. Yeah, get mad, whatever. Brush it off, little chubby chick." Anyway, so I'm walking up the steps, whatever, and I get to my locker. I go get my stuff because I just got out of gym. Put my clothes in there, books. All right, we good. I'm going in class. Me and my friends just clowning around. We're talking. Teacher's not in there yet, so you know what that means. Everybody getting wild if that teacher's not in there when the bell rings and the teacher ain't in there yet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Gone now. Y'all know about that. But look, so we up in there and we just clowning and doing just horsing around basically. So teacher comes in. We do our thing. Blah blah blah. End of the school day. Bell rings. Ring. All right. So I come back to school the next day. And it was pretty cold, so I had thick stuff on. So, I'm going, and usually our principal stands right in the middle of the hallway to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. He's saying good morning to everybody. So I make it down there. He says, "Jada, I need to talk to you." Boom, boom. I feel my heart drop to my toes. I don't usually get called to. I don't usually get talked to by the principal unless it's something good. I don't never hear, "I need to talk to you, Jada. Jada, I need to talk to you." I don't never hear that. So when I hear that, boom, boom, my heart goes to my toenail, my big toe. That's where my heart goes. Boom, boom, to my big toe. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I'm going through every single scenario in my head. I'm going through the beginning of the school year towards this day to the middle. I'm going through what I do at home. I'm that nervous. I'm not that kind of kid. You know what I'm saying? So I make it up to my locker room. So my friends and everybody coming up to me like, "Jada, you pushed somebody up the steps. You pushed somebody up the steps. We know it's a lie, but did you push somebody up the steps?" I'm looking, I'm like, I got my shoes in my hand, you know what I'm saying, because I couldn't get my Jordans dirty, you know what I'm saying. I got my shoes in my hand, I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff. Y'all got the wrong crook, okay? Y'all got the wrong crook. So I get my books out of my locker, I shut my door, and now I'm starting to get kind of heated. Because people keep asking me like, "Jada, did you push somebody up the steps? Why you push that girl up the steps? What you doing? Jada, we know it's not true, but what's going on? Why people saying you pushed her up the steps?" So now I'm mad. I'm just upset. I'm like, "What are y'all talking about? Anybody push somebody up the steps? What y'all mean?" So the teachers, as soon as they hear somebody raise their voice, here they come, like linebackers running down the hallway, like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" I'm like, "They talking about I pushed somebody up the steps. I ain't pushed somebody up the steps." So I just walk away. I go sit my stuff in the classroom, and I know that the principal's still down there because there are still kids shuffling through the hallways trying to get to their lockers to put their stuff up in the morning. So I go down to the principal, and I'm like, "Yo, like," I ain't say it like that. I'm gonna say it exactly how I said. I said, "Sir, I'm hearing things, that I pushed somebody up the steps and I'm just so upset, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "That's exactly what I need to talk to you about. So go sit in my office." Oh my goodness. What's going on in my head is like, oh my goodness, what could have happened? You know what I'm saying? What did I do? So now I'm super mad because what, bro? What? You've been with me for how? Like, come on now. Like, me and you, us principals, you and I principal, we have, you know me. I'm Jada. You know me. Yo, girl, yo, dog. You know me. What? Let me slide. But anyway, I go to the principal's office and I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. So the principal comes in and he's like, "So you put your hands on a student." I'm like, "Excuse me? Excuse me? I didn't put my hands on anybody. I don't know what you're talking about." So now I'm starting to get sad. Like you know how you be getting mad, but you end up crying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He like, that's what he says. He says, "You pushed somebody up the steps. Am I correct?" I said, "No, you're not correct. What do you mean?" He was like, "When you went up the steps yesterday, you pushed a girl up the steps." It shoots back to me. I chuckled at that girl that was laying on the step. She snitched off. She had to have. Who else? Or was it those people? Or was it that little group of people helping her up? They got mad and they was like, "Oh, I'm about to tell her. I'm about to get her in trouble. She about to have a detention after school." Was it them? So I'm going through it. I'm about to kick. I'm kicking A and taking names later. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, oh, y'all got me tore up. I'm like, oh no, they didn't. hold my poodle, hold my poodle. No, I'm just playing. But look, I'm so mad right now. And I'm like, dang, like, is it all because I chuckled? Like, everybody else was chuckling, and they just had to, they picked the runt of the litter. Because I was a little runt back then. I was small, skinny, you know. They picked the runt of the litter. And they really lied. So I'm like, wow, are y'all serious? I'm like, I didn't push anybody. Mind you, there's no cameras on the steps. They're only in the halls. So this is word of mouth. This is he say, she say. She say, really. But you get what I'm saying. So the principal's like, are you sure you didn't push her up this? I said, no. What do you mean? What do I need to touch her for? What do I have my goons get her? It's like, no. I'm playing. But look. I'm like, what do I need to touch her for? I don't even know that. I genuinely, I didn't even know the girl's name. For real, I thought she was a fresh face to me. I never seen her around the school. You know, I don't know. I never seen the girl. So I'm like, I don't even know this chick, let alone her name. Good night. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Let me stop. In my head, I'm like, oh, heck's not. Like, I'm nervous because it's like there's no cameras. This is word to mouth. He say, she say. It ain't nothing I could do. So I'm like, no, I didn't push nobody. I didn't touch nobody. I'm sitting back in the chair like, dang, I'm finna get whooped when I get home because my mom don't play that. Dang, I'm finna get told off. You know what I'm saying? All this and that. All these things going through my head. I'm like, dang, like, I'm really finna get in trouble for something I genuinely did not do. So he's like, you know what? I believe you. I've never gotten into a fight at school. I don't do that stuff. I don't do that. I don't like to fight. I don't like violence. I don't like any of that. So he knows me. He's like, okay, you never got into a fight. You don't really get in trouble that often, except for, you know, being told to be quiet. Because like I said earlier in the video, I talked a lot. But he was like, okay, no problem. So at this point, at this moment in his office, I'm still upset. I'm still like, I ain't have my fist balled, but I'm still like crying. I'm still like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't really running my mouth. I'm just like upset. Like, bro, how could I be blamed for this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I thought it was a big deal at the time, but it was a big deal to me. I don't know why. It was towards the end of the year. I was just trying to go smoothly. I was just trying to leave my way up out of there smoothly. But that didn't happen. So that's what's going through my head. I'm still so upset. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give you a day today in ISS. Excuse me? I said, what? I didn't even have the courage to say no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say courage. I'm going to go ahead and say boldness. I ain't have the boldness to say no. So I'm thinking in my head like, this is going on my record, dog. This is going on my record. Really, that doesn't really matter in, you know, grade school. But I'm like, dang, this is going on my record. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to get whooped. You know, all these little things that a little kid thinks, you know. So I'm like, dang, this ain't even fair. And I'm like, so why am I going down there? He was like, you just need a moment to calm down. Excuse me? As soon as he said ISS, my tears stopped. All that stopped. The anger stopped. I said, contain yourself. I said, contain yourself. And I'm like, so why am I going down? I'm like, so why am I go? That was me. I'm like, so why am I going down? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you just need a moment to calm down. I'm like, okay, cool. So for a few more hours, you know, I can go up at the end of the day. I'll be straight. I will be good. So I'm down there. You know, I got to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork, man. Oh my goodness, that paperwork was something else. I had to write I had to write the reason why I was down there when I didn't have a reason, but I still had to, you know, basically take the blame. You know, they didn't let you go if you didn't write while you were down there. So I'm like, you know, let me just go ahead and get this over with. So towards the end of the day hits. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'll get the call to go back up, chill out, get my stuff, be cool. Meanwhile, everybody upstairs was like, free Jada. You know what I'm saying? They was like, free me. They was like, free my dog, man. They was like, free the dog, free the homie. And I'm like, yeah, show that love. Because they hate to see me down. But look. So I'm down there and I'm waiting for the call like, Jada, go ahead and go upstairs. Go ahead and go up there. So I didn't get the call. She didn't get the call. The ISS teacher, whatever you want to call them, they didn't get the call. How could they? That day I had to go home and explain to the devil herself. No, I'm just joking. She's not a devil. She ain't a devil. I had to explain to my mother and father themselves. Mother, I explained it to her because I usually have to go to her. But I had to explain it to her and tell her why I was down. Because she was going to get the call anyway. That's what they do. If you get in trouble, you get, in school suspension, you get suspended, of course, they're going to call your parent. So I had to tell her anyway why I was down there. Told her, I don't remember what happened. I'm not going to share what happened after that. Just know it wasn't good. All right? All right. But a day later, turns out my mom never got that call. She never got that call to her phone. So I went through all that. I got, I got in trouble, okay, for something I didn't do. The next day, even when I tried to explain I didn't do it, they wasn't having it. They was like, all right, we dealt with that. All right, cool, sure. They wasn't having that. My mom wasn't having that. I told her anyway. It was too late to try to take it back now. Told her anyway. So she wasn't having that. She was like, all right, cool. Let it happen again. Watch what happens. Basically, the moral of the story is I got blamed for pushing a girl. I got blamed for pushing a girl up the steps that I never even touched, never even knew in a day of my life. But the good thing is that my year ended off pretty good. I ended off really strong. But you know what? You'll never see Jada locked up again, down in school suspension. You'll never see her down there. You'll never see me down there. Life crazy. It's all jokes though. But that story, I cannot believe that happened to me. Wow. Anyway, that was the story time. I'll see y'all back in the blue